Hi Libra, welcome to your reading with me, Cindy, and Lily. So I kept telling her prior to doing the Virgo reading and after, like, Mommy needs to work, Mommy needs to work. And she's not really having any of that right now. I sat down, I pressed record, I came around, I sat down, and she came and gave me a look, like I had to hold her. And the way she just started looking at the camera, so it was like she wanted to acknowledge that, yeah, let's keep this part in, let them know that I'm the priority, okay? If Mommy is making videos for you, it's because I'm letting her do that. So, we're rubbing the tummy. And she's sad because we spent a few days away from each other when I went on my celebrations on the weekend. Do some work though, Lily. Oh, you're okay with that? Oh, okay. We're gonna go down? Yeah? Are we gonna go down? You gonna lay down in the bathroom over there? It's cooler. You wanna lay in your bed? What do you wanna do? Libra's waiting for their reading. I don't think I can do. Okay, yeah. Can you go down now? Hmm? Go down? Okay. It's on Lily time. All right. You want me to try to shuffle? Or I can do the intro. So, Libra, what we're going to do... Libra. We're going to start with assert yourself. Well, certainly you are, Lily. We're going to start with the fortune cookie deck. And that card that comes out is going to kind of foretell what the topic of this reading is. So assert yourself after the pre-shuffle. Go for what you want. The time is right for soulmate connections. Birth of a child also likely. Is it the only one? Oh no, and then you have reflection. Friendships in your life may come to an end. Others could blossom and become stronger. And you just have those two. That. And then we're going to use the Wild Unknown Tarot. You have the King of Pentacles at the bottom. Wealth, prosperity, abundance. And the Teeny Tiny Tarot. You got the Lovers there. Now, yo, how am I going to do this with you in my arms? I guess I can. Is that how it's going to be? Oh, no. Okay. Okay, here. What? Go. That's good girl. That's a good girl. Yeah. You good? Yeah, okay. That's good girl. I whispered in her ear, you know you're more important than them, so don't worry. All right. Don't just a good girl. Okay, so Libra. What's the topic of this reading for Libra? What is the topic of this reading for Libra? Oh my goodness. Well, I'm glad we put the children away. You got sexuality. This is also like one of the longest messages in here. Existing relationships could find a new passion and heightened sexual attraction. Opportunities for marriage and good family life are strong, but if single, beware of temptation that could lead to trouble. A child will also bring great joy. There's an awful lot in that, isn't it? There's a lot to talk about. What's at the bottom? Declutter. Joking about it. So just thinking of like of the sexuality one, and then declutter, that just feels like kind of like manscaping. Declutter your life. Let go of correspondence, objects, and people you no longer want. I love the way that you no longer want. I don't want you anymore. I'm done. Boop. Someone will hurt your feelings and reveal a new side of themselves that you may wish to avoid. Boy, you got a whole lot wrapped up in this one, Libra. Do I have the right tarot deck for this? I don't think I do. Yeah. All right then. We are, I know I keep doing this to myself. Well, I know the universe is doing. I have to always put, when I monetize these, I have to go into the section, because we're going to use the tarot of sexual magic. We have the Emperor with his penile staff. Oh, that's interesting. It's almost like if you worked in the penal system. I have to, the monetization, I gotta kind of say that there's like, there's nudity and shit. So then it's limited. It's limited people that will advertise on that. So watch the ads, huh? Let's see. Sexuality and manscaping. All right. Let's see. Let's just see what comes out. Talk to Libra, Spirit. Two of Wands. What you been wishing for, dreaming about? What you been wishing for, dreaming about? You know what I want to say? I'm going to say, I feel like you've been wishing and dreaming about someone that you find attractive, but just full on coming up to you and kind of making the first move. Like, hey, how are you? I don't know. I just feel like the way she's kind of got the leg there under the table. What have you been wishing for here? So it's something that the universe wants to talk to you about, something you're wishing about. Someone kind of coming up that you would be attracted to, right? Because your wish or your fantasy isn't going to be about someone coming up to you that like, you're not interested in any way. That's not. This is like almost just someone that you would get along with, that you would be attracted to, and them coming on to you. So let's see where this goes. That's an interesting message. Oh my. The world. Okay, maybe you want to change your dreams. Let's see where this goes. Because then the dream feels like, well, completing a cycle with the world. This is such a curious reading. The Ace of Pentacles. You want your dreams to stop being dreams and become a reality. That makes sense. I kind of thought, well, it's almost like not having the dream anymore with the world coming in there. You want your dreams to stop being dreams and become a reality here. And it could have something, well, you got the sexuality card. But this, I feel like when I pull these fortune cards, they're kind of foretelling the future. Existing relationships, so if you're already in one, could find a new passion and heightened sexual attraction. Maybe your partner grows a beard, or maybe your partner dyes her hair. It's like, wow, hello. Opportunities for marriage and good family life, so, you know, it doesn't have to just be about sexuality, are strong. But if single, beware of temptation that could lead to trouble. So I'm going to keep pulling cards here because there's so many things. So, okay, I feel like for some of you too, if you're already in a relationship, maybe there's distance between you and your partner. Maybe that's a physical distance because of work or something. Maybe it's an emotional distance. Maybe you just haven't been on the same page lately, or you're busy with the kids, or you're two ships in the night, whatever that could be. But if you've been kind of dreaming and fantasizing about maybe having a romantic evening together or doing something nice together, just, you know, almost like dating again kind of feeling. Stop dreaming about this and make it a reality. I gotta say, I think that's going to happen for you into the future here. Now, let's look at this. Okay, so for the people that are in relationships, it's all good. But then, if you're single, beware of temptation that could lead to trouble. So let's look at that. What's the temptation that could lead to trouble? I feel like I just opened up a Harlequin romance reading. Look at this, the Seven of Swords. Look at this, the Seven of Swords. Sneaky people. So, okay, Libra, like just be aware there could be some sneaky people coming around for you in the future. Be careful of what people's intentions are. I feel like these two like spent the night together, and then you wake up in the morning and they have like nothing in common, or somebody doesn't want to talk about anything, or it's just like cold shoulder. Yeah, be careful if you're single and you're looking to mingle. Could lead to trouble too. With the Seven of Swords, somebody's hiding something. We need to look more into that shit. Wow, we really just got into a Tyler's Tarot reading. Libra. Seven of Swords. Six of Swords. There's a way out of this. There's definitely a way out of this. The Seven of Swords with the Six of Swords. You'll be guided out of that. Now, what is the child thing? A child will also bring great joy. Oh! Shit, some of y'all might get pregnant. You got the Empress on that. With a child bringing great joy. That's uncanny. The mother of your children, the mother of a child. You becoming a mother of a child. Okay, if y'all are single, you don't even have to be looking. Like, honestly, it just says beware of temptation that could lead to trouble. Because the Seven of Swords is a bad trouble. Particularly with that. Like with that saying, like, just be aware here. So somebody's sneaking around, somebody's hiding something. You're going to be guided away from that. If this is you, like maybe you're in a sour relationship and you could be tempted, but I don't know. It seems like single people, because this said single. No, people in relationships is over here. You're doing to me, it makes this so complicated. People in relationships are over here. Single people are being told to beware, and then you get the Seven of Swords, like you beware. Somebody lying. I want to say too, like with the Six of Swords, the first thing that came into my head was, we're meant to be, baby. You know, like we were brought together for a reason. The universe guided us to each other. Be careful of that kind of stuff. A child will also bring great joy. Now, that's a completely separate sentence on its own. Because, okay, first sentence. Existing relationships could find a new passion and heightened sexual attraction. Period, full stop. Opportunities for marriage and good family life are strong. But if single, beware of temptation that could lead to trouble. And then, yeah, you get your period, full stop. A child will also bring great joy. So that could be for like anybody. You could be becoming a grandparent. You could, your child could accomplish something great and you feel like, I did it. I did it, by God. You know, like on some level, your kid becomes independent or achieves something or stops picking their nose. Like, finally. Interesting reading. The Four of Cups, the Nine of Wands, the Three of Cups. What is going on here? Okay, so there's the Four of Cups. Actually, I haven't really shown. I think I'm okay with the monetization happens on this one. The Nine of, oh, I got a religious person came in on one of these. They showed up in the community section to comment. Tell me what an evil person I was. These cards. The Nine of Wands. Yeah, I'm so evil. Showing like artwork of naked people. Whereas YouTube allows porn bots that direct you to sites where people look underage and doing things that they're being done against their will. But that's okay. It's okay. The Nine of Wands, and look, like covering them out, like don't say anything. This Four of Cups has a sense of making a plan. But again, it's almost like a plan that didn't work out. Quiet. There's some sort of sneakiness going on here with you. And then the Three of Cups. Cover the boobies. Coming in from behind. That didn't come out right. That really did not come out right for this level of reading. Well, sneaking up from behind. That's what I meant to say. Sneaking up from behind. We need regular tarot for the single people. I don't know what's going on here because it feels as if something is better left unsaid out in the open, face to face, like obvious, but then then something comes together, sneaking this up from behind, sneaking in from behind. Guys, I don't know what doing, Libra. Are a very sexual sign. You come off like you're not in the comments. But I got Libra friends. I know. Oh yes. It was my New Year's Eve guy like 20 years ago. He was a Libra. That was a long time ago. Goodness gracious. What is this? Seven of Swords. The King of Wands is a player. Ooh, it's the Emperor. What is this shit? The King of Wands, the Page of Cups, the Emperor. Well, really, the King of Wands isn't really a player. But the King of Wands is the only king that you can have associated with having more than one, having their wick in more than one candle. No? Having their wick in more than one candle. And the Page of Cups, there could be a child sitting between this. Like this, the Empress, oh, you got the Emperor and the Empress. Oh, dang. What the hell is going on here? Y'all, if you don't want to get pregnant, you put a sock on it. Take your pill. What you need to do on your end. Because you got the Emperor and the Empress coming together here. This could even be makeup sex. This could be like makeup sex with someone. And then you end up getting pregnant. But this says it would bring great joy. To everybody involved, I don't know. I have a friend who has a brother, and her brother is in the worst marriage ever. I mean, it's kind of crazy and toxic, like really crazy. And they had two boys together, and he was literally waiting. I think, yeah, like waiting for the boys to be old enough. He didn't want to not be with his sons, particularly with a crazy woman. And so he persevered, and he was actually preparing to divorce her, and she got pregnant. The baby's like, well, now is 4 years old, and it's like things have just gotten worse, right? Like this brought great joy to the mother because I think she knew what was going on, that he was getting ready to exit. I think the boys were 15 and 17. So it's kind of thinking, okay, this is a point where, you know, she can't keep me from them. This is quite a reading, Libra. I really don't know what I'm walking into with you guys sometimes. Because there's something about this Seven of Swords. Let's see what the Six of Swords. Where is this taking you? Where is this taking you? Oh my God, you got the Ace of Wands. You all, Libra, you be so careful. If you don't want to be getting pregnant or impregnating anyone, I'm telling you, there's some sneaky business going on here. There is. And with the Page of Cups, it's like an apology. It's an olive branch. And it's coming from the Emperor. And you got the Emperor and the Empress here. These two should know better. That's what I'm saying. Like these two should know better. But the Emperor might be kind of falling in with the King of Wands energy. Like being really passionate and going after what they want and getting it done. So the Empress. Honey, you better take that birth control pill. The Seven of Swords. What? Fudge cake. The Wheel of Fortune and the Seven of Swords, right? The Seven of Swords. Boy, this is a spicy reading, I'll tell you that. Somebody is sneaking around. That's the other thing. I really feel like I'm doing Tyler's tarot. What the hell? Somebody's sneaking around. Is it the Emperor? The Empress could be sneaking around. With the birth of a child. I specifically asked, what would the child will also bring great joy? The Empress. Oh my gosh. You're going to have to say what I'm saying. I really feel like we've got a bunch of Tyler's Tarot people that say, what's this channel about? Come in here. Because I feel like, so I'm just going to say it. I feel like somebody is involved with a married person here. Somebody is involved. It says singles. But if you're single, beware of temptation that could lead to trouble. So whether you're the guy or the girl in this and you're single, and I'm using guy and girl, I'm not using non-binary or anything, because somebody gets, well, I guess you can, whatever you identify. Anyways, let's just keep it simple. Somebody gets pregnant here, and it's the Empress. And it seems like, to me, that it becomes a reason to possibly pull someone out of a relationship. Like, this brings the Empress great joy. It could be that the Emperor has been sneaking around, and the Empress, being his partner, coerces him somehow, and she gets pregnant. Gosh darn, this is fast. Let's go over to the people that are in relationships. Like, see, so I feel like, Libra, you're showing up as a single person, though, in this. And I want to say the Empress, too, is Venus energy, which is your energy. Well, you gotta do, it's your life. You do whatever you want. I'm not here to judge. It's fascinating to me. It's like watching Coronation Street or something. Okay, the Two of Wands. This is the people that are in a relationship. Things are gonna get passionate and heightened. Oh, I can see how that kind of connects again. All right, the Two of Wands. Look at this. It's like exaggerating that it is people in a relationship. You got the Four of Wands. There's marriage. And the Page of Wands. Sure, it just feels like a relationship elevating, right? Like you wanted to stop dreaming about this, for one thing. The World. There's coming to an end here. Some sort of cycle. Oh, this Ace of Pentacles also represents two red strings tied together to make a third in this artwork. The World, the burden, releasing the burden. Yeah, like this dream is such a burden because all it is a dream. The Ace of Pentacles. This is some reading. Actually, this is kind of fun. I don't know why Tyler does this stuff. This kind of fun. Three of Cups coming together. OMG, the Three of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. I don't know. Your ex, you got the Lovers on the bottom. What did I walk into? It is something. Let me tell you. Okay, this Ace of Pentacles, there are 3 candles here, and there's only 2 people. And, you know, they did the dirty. They did the clean. Whatever you want to call it. We call it dirty. It's not really dirty. And they did it. They did the naughty. And now a 3rd candle is produced. And you have a child will also bring great joy. And you got the Empress. And what's been hidden from the Empress, possibly, perhaps a child. Oh my God. It's somebody who was out in the outs, right? The Five of Pentacles coming together again with the 3 of Cups. I don't know who this is for, but it continues to line up here. Let's look at what this underline was. Getting hungry doing this reading. The Four of Cups. This Four of Cups. Right. The other thing I want to say is like, it's almost like she's in no touch. No touch. No touche pas. So again, it's just a fantasy. It's no touch. The Four of Cups. The Nine of Swords and the Queen of Wands. How many times do you have You have, wow, interesting. You have the Emperor and the Empress, and you have the King, Queen of Wands out here now. Okay, let's see where this goes. There's anxiety here about the Queen of Wands. The Nine of Wands. So much to talk about. Sun, you can't move towards your dream. There's conflict here. Temperance, be patient. The Magician, manifestation. Okay. Things, it's almost as if like with the Magician showing up after Temperance, it feels like things have to play out in the time allotted by the universe, not by you. And the Nine of Wands, like a defense, don't say anything yet. Don't say anything yet. But I'll sneak up behind in the bushes. Oh, you know what? This is making me want to do a week of readings like this because it's kind of fun. The Three of Cups. The Three of Cups. Yeah, right? This is the Ace of Pentacles where it becomes real, honey. Oh, yeah. Trying to get to this point is the Nine of Wands. Again, it's very exhausting. Very exhausting. Okay. Oh, you have the Knight of Cups and the Lovers here. Oh, you got like quite the reading, Libra. I think I might still have to keep this partially monetized or whatever they say, a limited monetization. Oh yeah, these were the underlying. You're missing out on, I don't know, man. You know, it's your dream. You can't go towards it. There's a conflict. You got to be patient. It's in the timing of the universe, not yours, right? Oh, yeah. You want to bring this together again. You want to come together again. Or even for the first time, because it feels like it's only been a dream up to this point. And then so maybe you met someone and you're like, oh, hello. And then you had fantasies and dreams. And, you know, it just gets to the point where, you know, dreaming about this all the time, it just becomes a burden. It's just not fun anymore. I want it to be real. And like, well, this is what you want, right? The, going from the Five of Pentacles into the Three of Cups, like reunion after being in the outs, away from each other. And there's Three of Cups, there it is, yes. A hiding in the bushes. And what is going on over here, I'll tell you. Well, the Six of Swords is leading you to a very phallic experience that could produce babies. Be careful, my God. Oh, Jesus, Libra. I'm glad Lily left the room. Something. I'm going to go do the extended. I don't even know. I'm just going to pull cards. It all comes out over there. Thank you so much, Libra. Never a dull moment, my friends. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.